Alright guys, this is Takia-san. I'm in Salem right now, and I'll be filming few shots. This is Salem. Has been known for witchcraft because you know that Salem, Massachusetts is very famous for this and it's kind of a windy afternoon, and I'll be going to Pine Grove Cemetery from here, and I'm in the center of town. You can see that there's a lot of beautiful shops around. It's very famous. It's very famous for. It's very kind of windy today. It's chilly. I'm entering to a shop in Salem, and let's see. Let's go in.
Here.
Okay.
That's from Parker Brothers. They were right down the road by Bit Bar, which is the old state prison. They closed that in the 90s due to unsafe conditions.
Okay.
In the back of the store here, we have a lot more. We have our skull case, giant Baphomet statue down there.
Wow.
This is a fun one. These are all made here, except for these. These are made in Salem by a local artist named Dave Mullen.
Okay.
The witch bottles are an old New England tradition, supposed
Okay.
to help protect the home against evil spirits, and
Oh,
actually
really?
believe that it would keep plague away, which is oddly relevant in 2020. The warrants of arrest are handmade. The seal, he actually had to go to the Salem Historic Society
Okay.
and painstakingly go through all the old documents from the trials that they still have,
Right.
and recreate the seal by hand. So the
Okay.
seal's actually accurate, minus the weathering effect. That's how it would have looked.
Cool. Awesome.
Here's another interesting little oddities case here. We have hag stones and porcupine claws, ostrich claw sheaths, some of the old antique Halloween stuff,
Wow.
1930s, 1940s vintage Halloween.
Wow. You can see that's it's a beautiful shop. It's a magic shop, and you can see a lot of antique stuff there. You can visit. What's the name of the store?
The Magic Parlor here
The
in Salem.
Magic Parlor here in Salem. This is one of the best store I've ever visited. Trust me, guys. All right, let's go in.
And then over here we have our, I call it the Asia case because we have everything from, we have things from Russia, China, and India. We have various antiques in here as well. Some of them are from the 40s, some of them are from the 60s, some of them may be older, I don't know.
Okay.
Over here, the Egyptian case section. This ebbs and flows, goes to and forth. We did have the old scarab pendants a couple of years ago, but I sold the last one to a doctor.
All right.
He dated it at 2200 BC.
Right. You guys have any stuff that has got attachment in it? That the
Sometimes.
spice the ketometer? Can I use
Sometimes. Yeah, absolutely, please. Crystal case, obviously the
All right.
crystals might throw you off a little
it?
bit,
Guys, can you
but
turn on the ketometer? So if there is any attachment, I'm sure something's gonna pop up here, right?
perhaps. I don't think there's really anything
Yeah.
over here that's going to go for you.
You want to go in front? Yeah, I don't want to show myself. Just you turn. Keep going. I want to buy some stuff. You know, the fragrance, copal stuff. You have it?
I do have oils here.
Oh,
and
and
I
I want a
have
stick.
some,
I want a stick. Do you have that? Burn
Incense.
Incense.
I don't think I have copal as an incense stick. I do have it as an oil.
Okay.
I
Essential
had
oil.
it before as a resin, but I do not have it now.
Okay.
Massive collection of herbs, all from Western Massachusetts, by
Okay.
a company called Azure Green.
Okay. How you?
Here's a bunch of antiques that may or may not pop for you.
Okay. I want to try. Right. Yeah. Just put if it spikes, it's not doing anything right now. But well, one
Just
sec.
any-
Why?
just
Why
from
is
all
why
over the
is
world.
steady? It's steady yellow. You can see that, right? Can you just go away from it a little bit? Yeah, steady yellow. Something is really. It's not. Something is here. I'm sure.
Well, that's because we're down here by the actual human remains.
Oh, really?
Lower left corner, we have 2 tibia, a femur, and some pelvic bones. We do believe the pelvic bones are actually from separate people.
Okay.
some interesting antiques and some handmade sculptures. Voodoo dolls are from New Orleans, made by a voodoo priestess.
Right.
There's a
So you
really
can see
creepy
that.
red skeleton clown doll. That's an antique. I don't know how
These
old
are
it
all
is,
antique,
but-
guys. Very rare antiques. You can see that.
There's these guys here. These are really cool. These are...
See now, my God, what the heck is that?
So those are, the thing itself, I don't know, it's old. It's maybe 1920s, 1930s, but the cauldrons are brand new. They're from China.
I want to just, yeah.
These guys here are andirons from Northern Europe. They're from the 16th century. So you could be picking up this, or you could be picking up that, but probably not the cauldrons.
Oh, yes. Confirmed. You see. Just take this away from this. Yes, 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 yes. There is nothing here. Only this one is spiking.
Really?
Of course, you can see that, right?
Yeah.
And I have intentionally, my cell phone is down there. You see that.
Okay. Over here, we have more antiques.
You know something? Everything is attachments there. This is more interesting.
We have really old stuff.
I mean, trust me, it's really interesting. So, okay, looking. Thank you.
That kind you go back.
Huh?
I didn't show you.
That's alright, Nathan. I just wanted to flame.
Now what I really want to see is if that'll spike on the old Ouija board.
Oh, can you take
Oh
this out?
yeah, I'll take it out.
Guys, if you can see in front of the camera, this Ouija board is spiking the scatometer. Clearly, it's up to green and amber. And my cell phone is not with me. You can clearly see that Ouija board. Something is. Oh, how much is it?
This one's 90. It would be 120, but it has some damage to it.
How old is this?
This is 1960s, anywhere from 1960 to 1965.
Ready?
Hey, my name is Ryan. We're in Salem, Massachusetts, and we just bought a Ouija board from the 1960s here at Salem from this store called the Magic Parlor, and we got some signals from this inside using the detector, and hopefully we're gonna try to see what this board can show us in the future.
Alright, so we just went into a Magic Parlor in Salem. As you see that Ryan is holding a very spooky Ouija board, and as per the shopkeepers, they told us, right Ryan,
Yeah.
that this is made back in 1960s, and that K2 actually spiked. When I put my K2 on top of the board, it spiked.
Yep.
And it's kind of really an antique, you can say an antique Ouija board. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do live haunting shows involving my haunted dolls and involving that Ouija board, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so Taki, Hassan, and Ryan, we are signing out right now, right at the center of the Salem. See you guys.
You will be updated. See
Yep.
ya.
See ya. Okay guys, this is Taki Hassan once again, signing in from Salem. You can see this is one of the historical house in Salem, which is the witch house. And this is a very, very haunted house. I mean, they used to do witchcrafting using this house. You can see the Salem, the special witch house. And this is the witch house of Salem. You can see it's very, very spooky. The famous witch house in Salem. You can see that it's a famous witch house in Salem. So you can see that. Alright boys, I'm still in one of these very old houses in Salem, and as you can see it's a haunted house. One of my friends told me that this is haunted. And I'm going in, and this is kind of the church area, at the back of the church, and you see that's a beautiful entrance. And it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. You can see that. And this is the church. This is the history. You can see the mansion, the Ropes Mansion and Garden. And this it is the actually the Salem botanist John Robinson planned this garden as an elegant colonial revival design. So you can say they are the ones with the pioneer for designing this garden. It was beautifully designed garden, and these were they were the pioneer. And you can see the garden that was historical. That is really a historical place. Salem. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's very cold. The wind picked up.